when we bring in these 40 associate professors and doctors from 20 public universities in our program, the name of the program is Share Models for Leaders. So these Share Models for Leaders, my leaders, Dr. Fatimah Ahmedy and I managed to produce a book. Yeah, this is the book. I hope one day you all can buy this book. Inside, all the ingredients that we use to transfer knowledge, to share knowledge with all the representatives from 20 public universities. So we came up with a model with Dr. Fatimah, which is a practical model, and this model actually can be used to improve any community that we know. Here, using this model, this is the first model in Malaysia, and we managed to put it in a book so that when people want to implement what we implement, they just can use the book. Everything is in the book. It is a manual kind of books. Yeah. So I think if any of you are leaders in community, you should have this book. Yeah. And then if you look at the other side of the slide, that is actually what we share with readers in the book. We are talking about the three important points of share, which is shared leadership, action-based, and relationship building. In order for us to enhance, to improve the socio-economic development of any community, first we must have shared leadership. What do we mean by shared leadership? Shared leadership means that we apply the leadership technique that our followers, our subordinate, in fact, the community leadership really feel enjoy with. Yeah, they feel enjoy with. Please remember that whenever we do socio-economic project in the community, our objective is to ensure that success story is prolonged, in which we no longer expecting to contribute anything to society for only one particular period of time. So this book highlight that important point, in which the first thing that we need to develop with the community is shared leadership. Yeah. So in order to explain what is shared leadership about, it takes another 2 hours. Yeah. So let me be brief on that. And then action-based. Action-based, there are 6 steps as shown in the slide. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and step 6. These are what we refer to action-based. When we want to improve the socio-economic development of the community, the first thing we need to do is to address what is the issues in the community, what is the problem in the community. So this is the first step of action-based, address. Secondly, we prioritize which issues that we need to tackle first. Yeah, it should be in order of importance. And after we prioritize what issues, then we match the expertise. What I'm trying to say is that who in the university, we have around 1,800 lecturers in UMS. So out of this 1,800 more or less, lectures with different expertise. For example, myself, my field is human resource management, but I have various expertise: communication, corporate communication, community engagement, and also career choice and organizational behavior for sub expertise that I have. So if in the community they have problem with the human resource management of the Persatuan, for example. By the way, in Marakau, we are dealing with Persatuan Tagal Sungai Mansahaban, Kampung Marakau Ranau. We actually interact with community, a group of people, not individual, not particular group. Yeah, the group that representing overall community. This is what we call community tertumpu. Yeah, community tertumpu. Our strategy in UMS to tackle socio-economic development, and then matching. Once we know the issues, which one is prioritized, second, third, we identify the lecturers who are having that expertise, and then sharing take place. For this sharing take place, we formulate, and we go to the next page, step 4, we formulate how actually we can link, we can channel the expertise to the community. So what happened, what we did, what I proposed, what I suggested to be implemented, and it is implemented. I divide the persatuan. There are around 50 to 100 members in the persatuan Tagal. What happened is we have 5 to 9 projects. So I told the community that some of you need to be involved in project A, others in project B, others in project C, and so on. So at the end of the day, every individual in that communities is involved in the individual project, and these individual projects become the engines of growth of overall project, because at the end of the day, Kampung Marakau Ranau is about Tagal ikan, fish Tagal, and before COVID-19, there are 30,000 tourists from all over the world visited that place. Imagine after post-COVID. And I was informed that when they open for, there is no more limitation of movement, a lot of people going there, yeah. So to cut short, and then we execute step 5, we execute, and now is the for your information, my center is in the execution phase, and we only measure the impact 1 year from now. So this book is about action based, also about action based, and the most important thing, in order to make sure that shared leadership, action based, in a proper plan, we do this relationship building. What do we mean? What do I mean by relationship building? Relationship building means that I personally lower down my status. When I meet the community, I did not put myself as director. I put myself as an ordinary person who goes to the community with passion to develop that community, and I told the community that whatever I did, whatever I do, is not because of my position, but because it's one of my amal jariyah. So this is the element of relationship building that we need to apply when we want to improve the socio-economic development of any community.